Treyarch just added one of the most infamous sniper rifles into Black Ops 6 Zombies, the HDR. But how does it compare to other sniper rifles? Does it have any sort of secret ability? And just how much damage can it deliver? Spoiler alert, it's a lot. First things first, beautiful people, this is the HDR class that I'm using. This will be my very first game with it in Zombies, and I have some pretty exciting attachments, well, augments I should say, of certain perks like double tap and deadshot and all this stuff that I'm really excited to test out. Sniper rifles, infamously, at least for me, have been one of, if not the single worst weapon class in Zombies for years. But Black Ops 6 completely turned that around. I love the frost line because of how fast it fires. We all love the SVD because it can turn into a really awesome shotgun. And we love the 7.62 because explosive, and the AMR4 is just a beast. So I really do wonder what they're gonna do with this HDR to make it competitive with the other sniper rifles. But the sniper rifle is not the only thing I want to go over today. At the beginning of every season, or every time we get a brand new set of gobblegums, I always write down in my plans to test them out and see how good they are. And with this season, while we have some pretty good gobblegums, they're all pretty straightforward. There really isn't anything so confusing that we need a full detailed breakdown, so we're just gonna use them this game. And I think the most important, or the most intriguing one to me, is going to be support group. It's the legendary one that gives you all of the different kill streaks. I'm really excited to see just how good that is. And the blue Tactical Defusion gobblegum, which I have like 30 of for some reason. A lot of people are just gassing up to be this amazing gobblegum because it makes nukes that are usually worth like 400 points worth 2,000 points. But then if you pair it up with the double points and a profit sharing, it's supposedly really good. But still, to me, it's just, okay, there's 2,000 points, like 10 Temporal gift with a regular double points gets you more points than that, if you ask me. And then of course the die-pitched whimsical gobblegum I feel like is going to be pretty fun. And so far I gotta say, apart from my terrible aim this game, I don't know how they're going to make this HDR fun, because right now it certainly feels like just a normal regular Call of Duty Zombies sniper rifle. And we are running out of ammo. Oh, can I have that piece please? Thank you. But with the augments we have set up, I'm hoping that ammo won't be an issue this game, at least not for long. We are currently dealing like over 1,000 damage with an unpack-a-punched green sniper here, which is good. It's just that rate of fire that's really slow. So I'm hoping to get enough points that we can, yes, get pack-a-punch. I believe we can. Just need to head on down the elevator, say hello to Sam, and pack-a-punching it, we're going to get, okay, 14 rounds, but how fast is this gonna shoot? Not any faster. We're gonna need double tap, and honestly, the augments that I have for double tap might not be super good. Oh, we found the essence bomb. I do feel like the aim down sight speed is the special pack-a-punch effect. I don't know if it's the points, I don't know if it's the attachments that I have on it, but it feels like it aims down sights really fast. So let's move on out. Let's explode the wall. And I do like at least opening this door, just so that way the portal turns on and I can fast travel, even if I don't come all the way down here. And then I'm gonna grab this Casimir. And I don't think I want to get a ray gun Mark II this game. I mean, I will, just because I want to see how this HDR does against some of these trials. But before that, we are going to get double tapped because this gun desperately needs an increase in rate of fire, and I think, ooh, that's still pretty darn slow. I mean, yeah, that's about as fast as you can shoot it right there, and that's not great. That frost line, I'm telling you, is the best base sniper rifle. I mean, the HDR is good too because of that rate of fire. We will wait to upgrade this. We've got plenty of damage. I want to do the sleepwalking Easter egg, so I want to get this canister. Very good. And you know what? I think a good use of a sniper rifle is going to be to snipe. Oh my goodness, that zombie just got in my way. Hello, double points. I tell you, this double points is really finicky to hit. No matter, we hit it, and we should be getting a whole lot of points with this gun now, yeah? So with the double tap augment I have running, I believe I put on double standard, which doubles the damage of body shots, which how much is that going to be? Okay, that's not that much. I thought that would be more, but I also have the augment that gets you back 2 rounds if you get a double kill. I've heard that specific augment for double tap is really good for sniper rifles. And I think what a lot of you beautiful people told me both in the comments and in the Discord, by the way, link in the description, if you do get ammo returned to you, you could just fire again, which I don't know if that's true. It kind of like, it sort of looks like it, but there is still somewhat of a delay. So it really feels to me like no matter what, even if you're not rechambering the bullet yourself, it still feels like there's a little bit of a delay there. Very, very interesting. Personally, I think I'm going to save and quit and change one of those augments to the double time augment. So that way we get a little bit more of a rate of fire increase. But let's do the sleepwalking Easter egg. Oh boy, they really blocked my path. Are there any armored zombies nearby? Doesn't look like it. Just gotta keep an eye out. There's the thing. Where's the armored zombie at? Oh no, where is the armored zombie at? Is it in here? Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. Where's the armored zombie at? It's down here. I found it. There we go. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Okay, good. Sweet. I've always crouched through that. Let's go. Let's go, and stamina. That's a bunch of salvage we just saved. I love that. And you know what? I'm just gonna reward myself with some PhD and why not tier 2 armor. And now I want to go to my favorite training spot. I think this is called Shem's Hedge because Shem is the owner of the mansion and this is kind of like his Stonehenge, Shemhenge, I don't know. It's a circle. I like circles. It does well on high rounds. It's got an ammo crate nearby, which is really good. And we can sit here, and something that I did learn is if we go the way that we just did and we keep that door back there closed, it's actually not a bad place to slide on by and kind of shoot your horde from. Oh, but now we have the toxic zombie round, which I think it looks like we can one-shot them anywhere currently, which is awesome. I definitely thought the double standard was going to deal a lot more damage than it's currently doing, so I will probably save and quit and change up some of these augments. But now what I want to do, I want to finally test out this brand new whimsical gobblegum that's supposed to raise the pitch of the zombie voices. So I'm gonna let you guys get a listen for what the zombies normally sound like. All right, and now I'm going to pop this whimsical gobblegum, which I think lasts for 3 minutes, and we'll see if that has any sort of interesting change. Wow. Wow, that sounds actually kind of horrifying. That's terrifying. And now I'm curious, is that going to change the sound of like the doppelgasts and the elder disciples? Dang it, that's so wacky. They kind of sound like the monkey bomb. The very high-pitched voice. It's like a hornet's nest is coming after you, which is, like I said, it might be more terrifying. I thought it might be a little bit more like chipmunk version of songs. Remember that from way back in the early 2000s? But man, that is a weird noise. And I'm really hoping that the disciple has a different noise too. We've got a little bit more time on this gobblegum. Let's listen in. Where is it at? Oh, it's up here. It's up here. I don't know if it's gonna sound any different. I can't really tell. Yeah, I genuinely can't tell all that much, but this HDR is not doing as much damage as I wanted it to be. That's all right. Let's see. Oh, it's gone now. We're back to normal zombie sounds. Bummer. All right. Well, sorry, elder disciple. You've got to get out of here. And there goes all of the enemies. But I think with that, especially with our HDR not dealing super great damage to the disciple, I think that's a sign we should probably go double pack-a-punch it and maybe put on dead wire. No, I'm gonna put on Lightmen first because I want to do this trial for the ray gun Mark II. It spawns in a lot of disciples, so I want to see what this is capable of. All right, we've got a double points. This is the perfect example to show you what Tactical Defusion does. We've got a double points. We're gonna activate our Tactical Defusion gobblegum, and the next nuke that we get won't explode. It will give us 2,000 points, but with double points, that will be 4,000 points, which it did. Wow. And I guess, 4,000 points is most of the way to Pack-a-Punch, especially in the early game. Wow, that was a lot of zombies we just collateraled. That is not a bad bargain, especially in the early game. But again, I'm a big fan of Temporal Gift too. Between you and me, I don't see the hype between a Tactical Defusion that everybody else sees. Like, yeah, it was cool to have 4,000 points, but it's just 4,000 points. I don't know. But now we have have enough salvage to increase our rarity to legendary. Legendary Pack-a-Punch 2 with Lightmend. I think we should be able to one-shot some of these disciples and these Doppelgast too. Let's hit this rock, get it going. Beam of energy, this looks so cool. Doppelgast, hello. Ooh, half of its damage, and there's all of its damage. I think it's because that first one was not a critical shot somehow. No matter, we can definitely do this again for the next Doppelgast. If I aim correctly, let's kind of wait a little bit till it does a little stun attack thing, maybe? Maybe not. Let's just go for it. Dang it, missed again. There, that's what I wanted it to do. There you go again. Two-shot the disciple, or the Doppelgast. All right, but those were just the warm-ups. What does this HVT Doppelgast have against us? Hello, Valexor? Oh my goodness, there you go. Look at that. That was what, 3 shots? Almost? Well, I mean, if you hit your criticals, that's 3 shots. Boop, there you go. Wow, that's really good. That's a lot of good damage. And there you go. Something that I think I love about this trial in particular is just the lore behind it with the Dark Ether Worm. This is like the first canon time we see it. Kind of a prequel to Modern Warfare 3 zombies. I think that's really cool. But in terms of our damage, it looks like we're doing about 16,000 headshot damage. We've got one more Pack-a-Punch level to go. So it looks like, I suspect we're gonna be dealing around 32,000 damage, which is like a 2-shot at health cap. So very similar to the AMR4, except the AMR4 is a semi-automatic with a much faster fire rate. But then again, if we, what was that? That was like a really good collateral. Here, I'm gonna run them through the center. Check this out, check this out. As we collateral all of them, is that not getting any damage reduction as it goes through the horde? Is that normal? Am I just making something up? Oh, how'd you miss all of those donuts? That almost looks like it's not getting any sort of damage drop off. We're gonna Pack-a-Punch this because I am so excited to see just how much damage we can do. And this is without Deadshot, by the way. So without Deadshot yet, like I said, 32,000. Deadshot's going to increase that by about 10%. So that's probably going to be around 35 or 36,000 if I were to wager a guess. Let's get all these guys lined up nice and straight. Let's go ahead and boop. I couldn't tell. Let's do that one. This is why testing out collaterals is so difficult. You have no idea what zombie it hit. Oh wow, that was a lot of collaterals. Oh yeah, what's the body shot damage? 15,000 body shot damage. That is not bad whatsoever. Oh, we've got another Elder Disciple. Where is it at? Where is it at? I heard it. I think I do want to switch to Deadwire now. I feel like that's going to help out quite a bit. Oh, perfect. They got a Doppelgast for me. Oh, perfect. The Doppelgast is dead. All right, Disciple, where are you? You're out here somewhere. I know it. There you are. Let's see. Okay, there's 1 shot, 2 shots. And it's done. Little disappointed by that, not gonna lie. Those armored zombies, man, really reduces your damage. All right, if you don't know this spot, allow me to introduce to you one of the better spots. Never mind. Usually that's a good spot to camp there. I think I got a little too many zombies. Let's go up here. That's a nuke. That's fine. Maybe with a faster firing rate weapon. I think that's what it is. I think the sniper rifle is a little too slow. Even though it's a 1 shot to the chest still, I was thinking, look at that, like we're still 1-shotting to the chest. I was thinking that maybe we could, ooh, you know what? There is that other camping spot in the, or next to the library. Let's go there. But if you sit on that box that I was just on, they can only jump up from that one angle. But what's an even better spot if we come back around here? Oh yeah, I'm picking up elemental pop for those disciples for sure. Here's the library. If we go into this room, because we haven't opened, oh, we have opened up that door. Dang it. Yeah, that's right. I remember. But you can camp here and they will only come from here if you have that door closed, which is pretty cool. Oh, is that another Doppelgast? I'll gladly take you. Nice. But right now we're gonna do our Tesla Storm here, and I do want to kind of just take care of all of these guys. Look at that. I'm telling you, toxic growth needs to come back. It just needs to come back. It would be so great. I mean, the sniper's good, right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my goodness, this thing sucks. It's just the most normal sniper that we've had in Black Ops 6, which is unfortunate, but you know what? They can only do so much with the snipers. They've already done so much with all of the weapons in Black Ops 6. I feel like they don't get enough credit for all of the special Pack-a-Punch effects, which, speaking of special Pack-a-Punch effects, my secondary weapon for this game is gonna be this weapon right here, the Compact. I'm going to add Shadow Rift to this because I feel like this is gonna be a better weapon to use during the toxic zombie rounds. And I will say, ammo has not been a problem with the HDR for me. Now, granted, I am running the double tap augment that allows you to earn back ammo if you get double kills, so that's huge. But even still, it's nice not to have to worry about reloading or just ammo in general. And with double tap, and I know I'm using a double tap augment, but with just base double tap, I feel like Deadshot is a little bit less needed. Like, double tap has a bigger effect on your damage than death or Deadshot does. So I think, at least personally, that's freed me up a bit to play around with the Deadshot augments, which I'm definitely going to do right now. And here's our time to shine. We've got this compact. We're gonna destroy these, hopefully. Oh yeah, these guys are weak to shadow damage, and yeah, that is awesome. Hello, toxic zombies. Goodbye, toxic zombies. Look at you go. But now I just turned back on the score feed. Oh my goodness, Disciple, get out of here. Get out of here, Disciple. And it's still not doing, I mean, that's a decent amount of damage, but nothing to write home about, I guess. And thank you for taking half of my horde that I was gonna use, Disciple. That's fine. I turned on the score feed because I want to see how many zombies we can kill in one shot. Not necessarily in terms of damage, but in terms of penetration power. How many collaterals are we able to get? So let's line them up, stretch them out like so. That looks good to me. Let's run them back through here, slide down, and what is this gonna be? That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12 zombies, I guess, which is lethal damage. But if we shoot again, oh man, that's another one. That's going to be 5, 13. Yeah, 13 with the regular bullets. And then Deadwire seems to have killed 19 of them. Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, collateraling 10 zombies. I mean, that's probably how many zombies were lined up. I don't think we had more than 10 or 12 lined up there. So that's pretty darn good. And that is something that I do want to just thank Treyarch for so much. That was a big problem in Cold War. You'd have an amazing sniper like this that would deal a ton of damage, but it would kill like 3 zombies because it wouldn't collateral anymore. Hipfire Sam trial. Oh man, you really hate me, game, don't ya? Gonna need to gather them up a little bit here. Hopefully they can all get in a nice tight little train. Hello, let's do that. There's 9. Let's do that. Okay, that was 7 in a row. That was 8. This is seriously, it's not bad at all. I am very much not at all disappointed by the damage. And by the way, we are now dealing what appears to be 36,000 damage, which is insane. Although I might need to do some further testing or just listen to some comments on this video. Does it look like damage is not decreasing with collaterals? Because that really, it's really what it looks like to me. Like, it looks like I'm able to get 36 or 35,000 on multiple critical shots of zombies. That's crazy to me. But then again, I could just be crazy. Oh, and we got a hand cannon. We got enough to rank up our compact to legendary. Nice. Oh, we've got ourselves a doppelgast. Let's go ahead and try to take aim. If our aim doesn't suck, oh, our aim sucks. There we go. And let's do that. See if we can't get any more. That was 2, 4, 5. Just 5. Bummer. Okay. Maybe they weren't all lined up as well as I thought they were. Let's do this and shoot you right there. That was 6. Okay. I don't know now. I don't know. I don't have FMJ, so that's not great. That was 9. So yeah, seems as though this sniper rifle is just a basic sniper rifle. Now I'm going to let you in on a little behind the scenes action here. I want to test out this combination. You see, a long time ago, I found out that Shadow Rift with the right augments will deal half of the zombie health for the round. So you can see all of these zombies are now at like half health. And with our newfound discovery of Deadwire dealing like 60% of zombies' health, doing this should basically kill a whole horde. And I was just kind of theory crafting here, if that's what you call it. Build crafting, that's what it is, build crafting. If I alternate between Deadwire and then this Shadow Rift, I'm not wondering if I can't get somewhat of a like Black Ops 3 Deadwire blast furnace type of effect, you know? Obviously with a sniper rifle, it's probably not going to work as well because you're literally killing the zombies so fast. But between you and me, this isn't that bad. They both have a decent cooldown of about 30 seconds. And I don't know. I'll need to do some testing with that because I feel like that combination could be really, really cool. I just really miss training from Black Ops 3. It was like the best game to train on. But finally, I know you've been eyeing that gobblegum in the bottom right corner. Donuts, what does that do? What does that gobblegum do? It says it gives you a certain series of kill streaks. And I don't know if it like sets them all out, kind of like Raindrops does, or if it literally gives it to you one at a time. So we are gonna use it and find out. Ooh, there's a doppelgast. Oh, there's a war machine. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pop this right here. Let's see, this is what is it called? Support group. All right, and it looks like we have the RCXD, and it looks like there is no kill streak on the ground. So I think it's a sequence of kill streaks. So let's pop this RCXD and let's kind of circle and train the zombies around like you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, the better I am with the RCXD, the more fun I have with it. Especially here. I think this is a really good map for it. Oh, shoot the gap, shoot the gap. Okay, turn. You're supposed to avoid the zombies. You can get power-ups with it if you didn't know. I don't want to get that nuke though. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We've got 60-something kills with the RCXD. Let's go. And now we've got the Mangler Cannon. Sweet. So let's... Oh, the Mangler Cannon has 5 shots? Was that a change made recently? That certainly has 5 shots, doesn't it? Well, either way, that was a great shot there, Donuts. There you go. And now I wonder if I switch out of it, is it still going to be there? Yes, indeed it is. We did also have a hand cannon underneath all of this, so I wonder if it remembers that. Oh, sorry, I've got to take care of this disciple real quick. We've got an insta-kill dead wire. Oh, it's still not a one-shot. That's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. It was like a 2-shot. We're fine. Let's pull out the Mangler Cannon again. And then let's try to get them all in a row. That was a good shot. And especially for boss fights, I feel like this would be really good because now after this Mangler Cannon, oh, let's shoot the gap, Donuts. Okay. Oh, and this counts as a launcher, apparently. Did you see that challenge? Let's go again. Mangler Cannon's done. Oh, sentry gun. Okay, well, we could put the sentry gun down right there. And we're gonna have to wait till the sentry gun is all out of ammo. Okay. I tell you, one of these days, I need to do an in-depth analytical episode about these kill streaks because there's just as many confusing and interesting things about these things than the augments and gobblegums and all that sort of stuff. All right, we got a bug round. Time to use our compact. Sentry gun might be underrated. Looks like the sentry gun is dealing 12,000 or 1,200 damage. I'm sure that's a percentage of the zombie health or something. All right, and there goes the sentry gun, and now we have a mutant injection. So might as well pop it at the beginning of the round, right? And if you look at the bottom right-hand screen, it looks like we do have our hand cannon. Good old mutant injection, capable of taking out an entire round. And yeah, here you go. We have our hand cannon still. And the gobblegum has disappeared, so this is our original hand cannon that we picked up. How good is a hand cannon against a disciple? Is it any good once we destroy that? It's not great. Sniper rifle's better than the hand cannon. I mean, that makes sense though. Let's electrocute these zombies. Give me a little bit of time to aim at the disciple. And fun fact, you can indeed shock charge the disciple. I think he'll still do his thing, but you can do it. Oh, another one. We've got another one somewhere. There you are. Also, Tesla Storm kind of works on him a little bit, at least the initial burst. Let's get that mask off. Oh boy, this is not great. Okay, there you go. Yeah, the HDR, you know what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to the end of this round, and then we're gonna save and quit, and I wanna put on some different augments. It does appear as though the chest shots are no longer one-shotting on round 34. I mean, they might be, but we're getting close. We're getting close, right? Let's just do this. If they have any sort of armor, this is probably gonna be the maximum round that double standard is useful for. Obviously, if you put on double or nothing, it's gonna potentially double the headshot damage, which is great. So for double tap, I really want to try this fire rate increase, and we're going to go double impact for sure. And then we'll save and quit, and the next round we'll do double or nothing. And then I'm going to switch from dead again, which gives critical hits a chance of adding bullets to your magazine. I'm going to just do further increased critical damage. Oh, when we get another disciple right off the bat, that is great. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we get, there's 66. Oh, I forgot to throw that down first. Okay, that was a really, look at that. Okay, how are we gonna get out of this? I think, yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away. I put myself in a terrible situation. What were you thinking, Donuts? I was excited by all the damage. So first, I'm gonna get myself a self-revive, and then I do kind of want to try, well, let's take care of this guy real quick. I want to do tactical, a couple Casimirs just to be safe. I know I've got another disciple I need to pick myself back up though. I don't even have tier 3 armor. I was just so in the zone. I was so focused on the sniper rifle. I just couldn't focus on anything else. That's okay. We can throw down a Casimir, get all of the fun perks back. And except for PhD, of course I'd missed PhD. With that extra little bit of dead shot damage, we are now dealing 37,000, which is awesome. Hi, Editing Donuts here. As Live Donuts just said, this HDR is getting us about 37,000 damage per critical shot, which is, fun fact, enough to one-shot a zombie without armor on round 47. This is a crazy powerful sniper rifle. Anyway, back to you, Live Donuts. And double impact is kind of useless on regular bosses or regular zombies because, well, they're insta-kills probably for quite some time too. Let's see if we can do elders. That's 66. Oh, I had to reload. Oh, dang it. I hate it when it does that. Okay, there's 66. Can I hit you in the face again? Nope, not with the sniper rifle. I can't. Come on, Elder Disciple. That's 66. There's 99,000 damage. That is awesome. All right, now we've got all of our perks set up. Instead of Casimirs, I was hasty in buying Casimirs. I'd rather just have some decoys and maybe a death machine. Why not, right? But now we switch to double time. We can see just how fast this is gonna fire. And I gotta say, it still doesn't feel great. It still feels pretty darn slow to fire. Like, that is just not good. It feels so sluggish. It feels so slow. I mean, the damage is great. The damage is awesome, but it's kind of off the charts. So much so that, like, yeah, 37,000 damage is awesome, but if I can only deal that 37,000 damage once every second, it's kind of just annoying at that point. But this wouldn't be a complete video if we didn't test out double or nothing. Here we go, double or nothing time. And I'm prepared this time. I know we're gonna get a disciple, and I am going to throw a decoy over here, and then maybe we'll get lucky with a double or nothing. It certainly doesn't look like we are. Let's throw another decoy just to be safe. Let's try to aim for your face again. Can we get it? 66, 99. There's a double impact, and that's normal. Okay, that double or nothing could be really good. It just doesn't happen as often as I think it should. Let's get that disciple one last time. There we go. At least we get another chance at this. Let's go ahead and do this. Get that mask off of him. I think that was a doubled. I think that was a doubled armor hit he just took. There it is, let's go. That was 13 or 130,000 damage, I think. That is crazy. And let's just take out that disciple and see everyone disappear, except for the doppelgast for some reason. And you know what? I see a whole horde of zombies. I have a death machine. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go. Oh, that's it. Wow, that didn't last very long. Well, what can I say? The gobblegum this season, pretty straightforward, fairly useful, especially the support group. That really, or yeah, is it support group? Whatever that one that gave you all the kill streaks was, that was not bad. Giving you all of those kill streaks in sequential order, that might just have to be one of my mains for learning maps. But unfortunately, the HDR kind of boils down to just another generic sniper rifle. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that in the way that there's only so many interesting and unique things you could do to a sniper rifle to make it fun and different than the other sniper rifles. This is a high damage, slow rate of fire weapon, and that's what sniper rifles truly are. But if you have one of your preferred classes for the HDR, feel free to link it in the comment section below or join the Discord with the link in the description. And if you're looking for a weapon that was just recently added that I am in love with, well, be sure you check out this video and stay beautiful.